In this one, we are gonna try to defend the lowest T20I score, but with a twist. We have no bowlers left. Our best bowlers are Rohit Sharma and Kohli. Those are the only two players in this entire team I've actually seen bowl. The target is 8, of course. That was very close. This is on the easiest difficulty, but even so, this is gonna be one very hard challenge, and we are going up against Australia as well. Why is he appealing? They're gonna go upstairs for what? Oh, is this a dumb run out? Yes, it is. He's on the line, and we get very lucky very early as well. That was as dumb as it can get for a wicket. Great start, 0 for 1. Well, if we can't pick up wickets with our bowlers, we can surely win with our fielders with run outs like that. Track the length back, and that is another one. He's trying to glance it off his hips. The keeper moves and takes it at the wide line on the opposite side, and they are already 2 down. We might actually do okay even without any bowlers. Let's go some right arm fast bowling on this end in the air, but that fielder is at the circle. So far, not a single run. Let's try to get the ball moving out and hopefully get the outside edge of the middle. Again, a dot ball, does not matter at all. Let's come back in. It is very straight. Maybe it was going down the leg side because it did come back in sharp. It's to go big, no timing on that, but they're gonna go yes, no, maybe a chance, nope. Even with the yes, no confusion, field is just way too slow. Pulls a very full delivery. I don't know how that works. They're gonna get another one. And they're just 6 runs away from winning the match. Edged. No, that might be the match right there. 4 runs off an outside edge. It goes absolutely flying. I don't know how that was bowled at 113 Ks. Now they just need 2. We need a back slip cotton, but he's flicked that fine as well. This is gonna be 1, and scores are level already. That's been pulled and pulled in the gap. Australia get this done pretty easily, even with losing 2 wickets very early. Obviously, they were 0 for 2, but then no problems whatsoever. Let's go again. Target once again. Hey, that's been swept off the first ball. This might be 4. It is not, but still a little too good of timing there on this difficulty. Let's try to go big again. It is in the gap. That field, it takes forever to come in. That should never have been 2. Already 3 runs. Walks across, hit. This is probably not gonna carry, and it will be another single. Well, they might get this done right now without losing a single wicket. Comes down. It is in the air. Missed time. Why did that fielder give up? He was like a meter away from catching that. Walks across. That's been flicked in the air. This time the ball might carry, but I think this is too little too late. They just need another 2 runs. And we're still about 9 wickets away. It's a normal delivery, and he hits it to one fielder outside the ring. 5.5, 6 for 1. Outside edge. It is in the gap. It'll be 1, and they are going to come back for 2, and they'll make it easily as well. Last time they won by 8 wickets. Now they win by 9. I think we're going to have to change the opposition now. This is completely unfair. We have no bowlers, and we are going up against the best team in the world. Well, when you can't complete a challenge, change your opposition to Denmark. Look at that first ball, and he's trying to send that ball out of the ground. A team that has been on the channel actually a lot. We are going up against them once again. Target remains the same. We are playing on an Indian pitch this time. Goes for a switch hit. What are you doing? You need 8 runs. Why all the drama? Tries to go big again. He's trying to send the ball out of the ground at least 3 times this over. Tries to play it with the turn, at least a sensible shot, but he flicks it back onto his own pads. Flighted up but goes flat after pitching. Comes down, misses. Is that out? I don't think so. Too late. 3 maidens in a row. Comes down again. And another stumping chance goes begging. Room given. I thought he'd smack that for sure though. But still another play and a miss. Flighted up, hit away, and he's hit it to the one fielder outside the ring. Why does the AI just keep doing this over and over again? But I am not complaining. You can't complain when you have 8 runs on the board. 7 runs actually. Another play and a miss. My God, have you been unlucky. Comes down again. Is this out? Finally, they're going to go upstairs at least. We've already missed 2 stumping chances. And even this, I think he has come back in. But has he come back in time? He has not. Well, wicket number 2. And is yet to put up a single run on the board. Bat pad. Oh, he's come in front and taken it. Well, he's almost made up for missing those 2 stumpings. This was actually a pretty good catch. We'll get wicket number 3 without letting them score a single run. This is definitely not as hard as bowling to Australia. Comes down, misses again. This was actually pretty quick work, but still he's come back in. We might actually end up bowling 20 overs without letting them score a single run. Outside edge puts it down. Wonderful keeping continues. The run rate is actually climbing. Edge gone, takes it. And no fast, no nothing. Even forgets to appeal, but we are not going to let that one go. 0 for 4. The innings halfway, more than halfway done. We are actually looking pretty good here. We can win by taking 10 wickets, or we might actually end up bowling 20 overs without letting them score a single run. Hit in the air and gone again. That is actually pretty lucky because that was the most well-timed shot of the entire innings, and he's hit it straight to short mid-wicket and in the air as well. That's been flaked, and that will be out as well. 3 in 3. This one looked like it was 4 for sure, but uncharacteristically great work by the AI, who manages to run, jump and take it. The AI forgets to do one of those 3, but here it's done all 3. 12.1, they're still stuck at 0, too much turn, or the off stump would have been on the ground. That goes under. Absolutely no bounce or pace on this pitch. It's been flighted up, it is 2 straight, it is turning, that is plumb in front. We'll get another one and we're making this look easy. They're gonna go upstairs, but maybe impact could be outside leg. I think it is pitching in line. Let's see. Pitch is in line barely. And it is turning. It should be at least umpire's call. Actually, it is all 3 reds. 0 for 7. And he was outside the crease for just a second there. Hit. That ball has gone all around the world. I don't know what has happened, but the only thing I do know is that it is out. The keeper has somehow taken it, and we're just 2 balls away now. Look at that for a catch. Edge outside, edges it back onto his off stump. We are gonna get them all out for 0, and pretty easily as well with no bowlers. That was a Tusra, and he manages to outside edge it. Has been whacked, and it is in the gap. That will be their first run after 16 straight maidens. Just flighted it up there. Wanted the outside edge, but another play and a miss. Misses. That is pretty straight. The umpire says no. You're gonna go for it. It was not turning that much, and I think it was hitting him pretty straight as well. Let's see. Pitches on off stump. Impact umpire's call, and it is turning away. So close to winning it right there. Full, that's hit. It is in the gap. They're gonna run. That will be 3 runs in an over after 16 straight maidens. Well, first over of pace. We have no more bowlers left. Look at that for a ball. And they are gonna get through for a single. Last 7 balls, 4 runs. Top edge, that's gone over the keeper and over the rope as well. Come on, you gotta be kidding, man. They were 0 for 9 and they still somehow have managed to win this by a wicket. Who said low scoring matches can't be thrillers? 10 runs actually for the last wicket, and they have snatched their win from jaws of defeat. This is probably the most demoralizing loss though. Let's move on. Hopefully we can get it done in the next match. This time, not the ugliest looking pitch. This looks like a pretty decent one, but still a whole lot of turn. We could have been done with the challenge if we'd managed to bowl one ball. Well, we got 9 wickets and they ended up scoring 10 runs for the last wicket. That just does not make any sense. Comes down, misses, too late again. That's been flicked. It is in the gap. They're gonna score their first run in the second over. Last time it took them 17 overs. That's been flicked again in the gap. But I can't bring him in because we've seen quite a few balls caught at the deep at square leg. Wow, that has gone off the hip, I think, but no harm in appealing. Oh, beautifully bowled. Another play and a miss. Misses. The ball is still turning even on this pristine looking pitch, and that has gotten middle stump, I think. Look at that foot turn. That has turned like it was bowled by Muralidharan, and exactly the top of middle stump. We get our first one, but they managed to put up a decent opening partnership, scoring 3 runs. Misses again, and once again we'll get the top of middle stump. Again, some real turn. That has pitched on leg stump or maybe even outside leg, and it's just turned square. It was for a sweep. It is in the gap. It was also in the air. Look at that. Beat him in the air with the turn. Misses. Why is he so slow? That's the second stumping we've missed. Comes down, gets real good connection on it, and Denmark of all teams are gonna defeat us by 8 wickets. We should have got that done last match. Now we're gonna have to try again. Well, this is gonna be the final attempt. We win or we lose does not matter because it has been a very frustrating challenge. First ball, he's hit it over the infield. The best shot we've seen in this challenge so far, and it's not looking good this time either. We have a very spin friendly wicket as well. Like the time we got 9 wickets for 0. That almost went between his legs. Stopped by accident. Been very aggressive. Already hit in the air and shot mid wicket, plucks it. That would have been the match had it gone like another 3 centimeters over. It would have been 4 and we would have been done. Turn and no bounce. That ball almost crawled along the ground. Beat him. This is no bounce. Turn again. Too much turn. In fact, had it gone a little straighter, that would have been bowled. Comes down, turns, another stumping. We managed to score half the total on the first ball. That's been flicked over. That should have been taken. Instead, it'll go away for 4. And you know what? I am done with this challenge. It has been so frustrating. We got so close and ended up conceding the entire total for the last wicket. I hope you enjoyed this one. This was absolutely the most low scoring challenge you will see. Click the video on screen to see me try to chase down the highest T20I score. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.